Hi, brothers and sisters. I'm coming back being obedient. Jesus wants me to read, make sure that everyone is hearing what he's saying in Luke chapter 12, verse 49 to 59. And y'all, I am not happy about reading this. Okay. All right. Jesus caused division. Starting at verse 49 in chapter 12 of Luke. It says, I have come to set the world on fire, and I wish it were already burning. I have a terrible baptism of suffering ahead of me, and I am under a heavy burden until it is accomplished. Do you think I have come to bring peace to the earth? No, I have come to divide people against each other. From now on, families will be split apart, 3 in favor of me and 2 against, or 2 in favor and 3 against. Father will be divided against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, and mother-in-law against daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law against mother-in-law. Then Jesus turned to the crowd and said, when you see clouds beginning to form in the west, you say, here comes a shower. And you are right. When the south wind blows, you say, today will be a scorcher. And it is so. You fools, you know how to interpret the weather signs of the earth and sky, but you don't know how to interpret present times. Why can't you decide for yourselves what is right? When you are on the way to court with your accuser, try to settle the matter before you get there. Otherwise, your accuser may drag you before the judge, who will hand you over to an officer who will throw you into prison. And if that happens, you won't be free until you have paid the very last penny. All right, that's Luke chapter 12, verses 49 to 59. Okay, and then he wanted me to read the parable of the lost sheep. And this is Luke chapter 15, starting at number 1, and it goes all the way to 10. All right, so I'm going to read it. I'm going to be obedient. All right, parable of the lost sheep. The tax collectors and other notorious sinners often came to listen to Jesus teach. This made the Pharisees and teachers of religious law complain that he was associating with such sinful people, even eating with them. So Jesus told them this story. If a man has 100 sheep and one of them gets lost, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others in the wilderness and go to search for the one that is lost until he finds it? And when he has found it, he will joyfully carry it home on his shoulders. When he arrives, he will call together his friends and neighbors, saying, rejoice, with me because I have found my lost sheep. In the same way, there is more joy in heaven over one lost sinner who repents and returns to God than over 99 others who are righteous and haven't strayed away. Wow. Y'all, that is so beautiful. Y'all read that. And for the ones out there, like I said, God was saying his grace is sufficient. You know, he don't want you to be out there lost. He don't want you strayed away from the herd or whatever. He wants you back with the rest of them. So what? You messed up. You strayed off. You come back home. Come back home so you can be loved and nurtured, and you can sprout up like healthy, like he wants you to. And get out of the way of the wolves. So anyway, you all, Jesus loves you. Please take his hand, because his hands are open and he says, come.